Okay, here we are in the garage, and there's the Olds 455 that we just freshened up for the year. This time we changed all the lower bearings, the main bearings and the rod bearings. It didn't really need either one, but hey, we had it apart, so got new bearings in there. And this time we added a girdle or a halo, whatever you call it, on number 1, 2, 3, and 4 main caps. So this thing ties those main caps together, and it's kind of a large item, so we had to modify the pan. You can see we had to cut the sides of the oil pan and flare them out. Basically is what we did. We flared them out on both sides, cut it along here, opened it up, flared it out, and then welded a patch back in it on both sides. You can see it on this side too. And that gives us clearance for the halo or girdle, whatever you want to call the thing. And so now we're good to go again. And we checked for clearance on the steering, the rack, and everything's good. Nothing's going to interfere there. So we're just getting things buttoned up. We just finished lashing the valves, and lashed the valves and checked the spring pressure. And to lash the valves, well, properly, I guess, we had to hook up the battery and a starter and crank this thing over. Until we had oil flowing through all the rocker arms, or up through the rocker arms, so we knew that the hydraulic rollers were pumped up. Yes, we are using hydraulic roller in this motor, always have. And I know a lot of guys say, well, you shouldn't be doing that in racing, but it makes for a smooth engine. And because this cam has such high lift, it's a 0.609 lift on a stock valve height. This is 1.7 install height. It kind of gives us a little bit of leeway, I guess is the word, because these things are just about at coil bind. With that short a stem and that much travel, they're not far from coil bind, with just a 15,000th shim underneath each spring. And I also just checked the seat pressure, which is right where it should be. So now I've got that logged, so that next time I take it apart I can keep an eye on that. On valve spring pressure, you don't want to lose a spring or let them get too soft and then the valves start floating and things break. Anyhow, there it is, the old 455. Not much magic going on there. Old Holly Street Dominator intake, which is, I couldn't even guess, 40 years old or more. Still works great. Looks like heck, because it's got all the holes and everything for everything you'd need, even the EGR valve. All those are plugged up. But it does flow pretty good. It works well on this motor anyway. And I guess we're ready to go racing again. As soon as the soon as the weather breaks. I'm sure the track will be open probably late March or early April. Doing a little bit of cleaning up under the hood is all. Got the radiator and everything out, so I thought, hey, good time to clean that up. So everything's over there on the bench. And the old 70 Olds will be ready to go. Ready to be rocking and rolling again this year in 2016, hopefully. So, there we go. Later.